Hey Mama, welcome to the podcast. My name is Jocelyn, and today we are going to talk about 3 common pregnancy ailments or problems and solutions or things you can try to help these problems. Hi, I'm Jocelyn, fellow mom of 5 and host of the Positivity in Pregnancy and Motherhood podcast. I help pregnant women and mothers to find the positivity in their season of life through changing their thoughts to work for them and not against them. I help mothers find the small, doable steps in thought and action without making drastic changes to their everyday mom life. And I can help you. Let's find positivity during our pregnancies and in our motherhood together. Thanks for joining. So before we get into the problems, I want to share with you some exciting news, and I hope that you will take advantage of this. On my website, I have made 3 of my top videos free. I want you to get a taste of what these videos are like and how you can use them to support you. They are all in the mental health category because I feel like those ones need to happen first. So I will link them in the show notes, but if you go to my website, positivityinpregnancy.com, and look for Feel It to Heal It, Give Yourself Grace, and the other one is You Reap What You Sow. Those 3 are going to be completely free, and so you can download them, use them, try them out, and use them for more positivity in pregnancy. I really want to help you, and I know that the tips and tools in this podcast and also in those videos that I offer online will help you because they have helped me in my own pregnancies. I've used my own video in my own pregnancy. I specifically used it in my 5th pregnancy, and that's my most latest one thus far. So anyway, that is some exciting news that I hope you will take advantage of those free videos. Today we are going to talk about 3 common problems that you deal with in pregnancy and possible ways to help with these issues. The first one is heartburn. If you have been getting heartburn, I know how you feel. I later in my pregnancies would get heartburn as well. Some tips that you can try if heartburn is one of those things that you are experiencing is to try avoiding acidic foods, have smaller meals, but have them more frequently, and then have water in between those meals. And something that I found with the heartburn is the way I slept. So if I slept flat, it was worse. But if I slept propped up, it wasn't quite as bad. Now here's another random one that I heard from someone. I don't know how effective it is, but she drinks some chia seeds. Do your research on that one. I have not ever personally tried that one. Nonetheless, those are a few things you can try, and I recommend trying the sleep one because that did help me. Okay, the next problem that you could be dealing with or could deal with during pregnancy is constipation. And this happens for a myriad of reasons, the changing hormones, a lot of different things that can go into causing you to be a little bit more constipated. And I've grown over the years, over my pregnancies, to become a little bit more into healthy eating and treating things with the way you eat instead of treating the symptoms with medications, which usually cause side effects. On a side note right there, before you take any medication, you should always check with your OBGYN, your midwife, whoever it is that is your primary care provider, because there are several things that are not safe during pregnancy. So naturally, you can increase whole grains. So I'll tell you something interesting about this is my father-in-law the other day was just eating these things. Were like brown little small pebbles. I was like, what are you eating? And he's like, oh, this is boiled wheat. He had just taken hard red wheat and boiled it. And he was mentioning some of the benefits, and I was like, oh, I'm going to try that. So I boiled my own hard red wheat, just boil it in some salt and then let it soak all night. And that one actually helped me with constipation. If you're really struggling there and you don't want to do any type of like medication or anything, try boiled hard red wheat. I boiled mine for 20 minutes with some salt in it and then let it sit overnight, and then would just eat it in the morning and then put the extras in the fridge, and then I usually just eat it cold. Increasing like fibery foods like your fruits and vegetables can help. Exercise can help with constipation. Those are all good things to do. This is a little bit more medical, but still healthier, I guess. And that's magnesium. Definitely check, like I said, with your doctor, OBGYN, midwife, before you start taking magnesium. And there are also different kinds of magnesium that you could take. But magnesium also can help with constipation. And if you're feeling like you need a shift, you need some help there, magnesium may be a trick to be able to help you. Okay, the last one I want to mention today for this podcast episode is fatigue. You get so tired during pregnancy. You just are, or at least I get this way, and from talking to other women, I know I'm not alone. You just feel exhausted, way easier than you used to. You want to sleep more. You don't feel like doing things, and your body's doing something amazing. So the solution to this is to rest and give yourself permission to rest. Give yourself grace and allow yourself to sleep. You are doing something amazing. Your body is doing something amazing in forming your sweet little baby, and it is so worth you taking some time to rest instead of complicating it with more stress and things to do on top. So rest. Something that can help with the rest is actually eating good food. And I know this one works too because I've tried it as well, that if you eat better foods, like more whole foods that don't have food labels on them, instead of processed foods, you actually feel more energy. Those packaged processed foods and sugars, they kind of just drain you. They take it out of you. Instead of giving you energy, they deplete your energy. So eat good and give it some time, and you might be able to feel a little less fatigued just because of what you are eating. Mama, these things are part of pregnancy. There are so many other problems that we can deal with in pregnancy. I chose to only do 3 in this episode because it would be very long if I went for every problem that pregnancy brings. Nonetheless, I hope I hit on some common ones and maybe some ones that you are dealing with. I want to remind you to take care of your mental health. Mental health, in my opinion, is greatly neglected in pregnancy. But as we focus on it, as we use these mental things to shift our minds into more positivity, we feel better, we do better, and we cope with pregnancy better. And oftentimes that positivity can lead to healthier outcomes. Now, that's not always the case, and there are always exceptions. Nonetheless, you will feel better by implementing these things. And when the hard things do come, you'll be able to get through them because you have taken care of your mind and you know the thoughts to think to help you through those difficult times. Mama, if you are struggling right now, I want you to use gratitude to change your attitude. I hope you memorize these. Think about something you are grateful for right now. Don't overcomplicate it. Just the first thing that comes to your mind, and then think of why. And then move on to the next thing and why. And move on to the next thing. Gratitude is so powerful. If you feel up to it, write it down and it will have even more effect. This compounds. And if you do this little by little, day by day, you will notice how it has changed your focus. It's pretty incredible. Use pregnancy affirmations for mindset domination. I've got several pregnancy affirmation podcasts. I will link several of them in the show notes if you want to check those out. Those can help flood your mind with positive thoughts. Changing the negative to the positive is a great way to live. One simple negative to positive one that I like to think of when I'm pregnant is, so we'll do one during the sick phase and then one not. So when I'm sick, I always tell myself sick means I'm still pregnant. I have had a miscarriage, and when I started feeling less sick, I ended up miscarrying that baby. And so I would tell myself this negative thing of being sick actually is a positive thing, meaning that I'm still pregnant. Okay, and then a negative thing of dealing with pregnancy and all the hard changes it brings, you can just do something simple like, I am pregnant. There are so many women who struggle with infertility and would love to be in my spot right now. So shift that simply from the negative to the positive. Negative to positive is a great way to live. Okay, and then mental health can bring emotional wealth. And that's where I'm going to encourage you to go download those free videos on my website. I will also link each 3 of those in the show notes so that you can take advantage of those to see, to give them a try, to implement those mindset exercises to help you find more positivity this pregnancy. We will talk again next time. I'm cheering for you, Mama. Thank you for being a part of the Positivity in Pregnancy and Motherhood podcast, for listening, for sharing, and most of all, for applying these tools into your own life to improve your own happiness so that you can find your own better thoughts and becoming the mother that you desire to be through taking small steps in thought and action to reach your goals. If you are a mother who has an inner desire to enjoy motherhood and pregnancy better, but you are having difficulty figuring it out, I can help you. Thanks for joining. Reach out, let's connect, and let's see you move forward in your motherhood. My name is Jocelyn, and I thank you for listening. Until next time.